start. Hey, welcome boys and girls. This is a big day.
Big day.
This was dump day. We went to the dump and got rid of stuff from the house. Oh wait, there's something else, right?
That's not the fun stuff. This is the fun stuff.
Oh, it's our 3-year anniversary. That's it. Oh my gosh, we're just celebrating. Wait, there's something else. You are?
I'm on the phone with a couple minutes to hop on.
I'm on the phone with my dad. Did you tag my dad?
No, I didn't.
Here, hold that for a second.
Tag it. Okay. Sorry, we're tagging family members and friends who want to show up and wanted to be notified. Thank you guys for showing up. Check me out. I'm in white, you guys. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh. Tina, love you, baby. I see you guys. So Aaron's tagging his dad, who's in North Carolina. We want to make sure that he gets to be on and see this. We have family from all over the place. Love, hearts, 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 everybody. Hi, Patty. Hi, Andrea. Jen, what's up, babe? Thank you. I worked really hard on this look. I will tell you all about it and the designer's name and everything. Check out my awesome wedding shoes. You guys want to see my wedding shoes? I'll show you my wedding shoes. I can't tell you the name of the brand of my dress. Because honestly, I don't know. It's about 4 years old. Thanks, Patty. Mwah. Thank you, Jen. Thanks, Shar. Love you, girls. Thank you guys for hopping on. Dawn. Hey, babe. Bunch of hero moms, my high performance friends, my high school friends. Love it. Okay, so Deanna, thank you. Michelle, what's up, babe? See, my high school friends are showing up. I love it. I'm super excited about this, guys. Like, more than any other kind of wedding I could ever have. We're just trying to get everybody on right now. Sorry for the delay. Hang in there with me. Thank you, Dawn, babe. I appreciate that so much.
I mean, only 8 minutes late for a wedding is pretty spectacular.
Right? I had to have a talk with Aaron to make sure that he wouldn't bolt on me. Because, you know, he was thinking about it. He was getting cold feet. No, he wasn't. Thanks, Jenny. Hey, babe. I love you guys.
All right, Dad, I just tagged you on the video.
Aaron's getting his dad set up. We can't start until his dad gets on. Hopefully his sisters are getting on. Brother-in-laws, nieces, and nephews. Hopefully my family's getting on if they were able to make it at this time. Ventura, what's up, babe?
Just refresh your browser. Do you know how to do that?
Aaron's getting, you can hear Aaron getting his dad. Lisa! Thank you for the text, babe. I appreciate it. Appreciate it so much.
Okay.
Good. I'm glad. And this makes it easy, right? All you guys from all over the world, this is how you can be here. We didn't want you guys to be able to not participate. Karen, what's up, babe? Oh, workmate. Hero moms showing up. Okay, so what's happening right now is we're just getting ready. Hair done by Paula Moyer. A little bit messy. Cindy, Jenny, Miriam, I'm sure you'd have some really awesome tips. I wish one of you guys could have been in charge of this situation, but you know, it's just like we had a lot going on today. Trying to keep it simple. And I'll tell you, even though this is gotta be the simplest wedding in the world, it was still stressful. Just getting everything done and getting ready for it. Hey, Gail, Margaret. Hi, babes. Always a little stress going on. Okay, so obviously we're right here in my house. If you guys have ever seen videos of me in my house. Thanks, Lisa. And then also Lisa Weber's on. Hey, Lisa. Margaret. Mwah. Thank you guys for showing up. It really means a lot to us. I'm so happy that we can share this moment with you. Some of you, you know, we're close friends, and of course I would want you here, but everybody, I would want you guys to be able to participate in this. And I love this because it doesn't matter where you are. You can participate if the schedule works out for you, and now it's going to be recorded, so those of you who are watching the recording got to see it later. Just so cool. Mark, yeah, that's right, you're in. That's right, Chicago is representing. See, Mark is on. I just saw Dawn Stitsworth Rivera. Oh my God, my high school friends are showing up. I love it. Stephanie, I love Stephanie. Met her at the Y when I used to work there. Thank you, Karen. Thanks, babe. Gail, thank you. I'm so excited that you were able to hop on. Isn't this funny, you guys? Suzanne, what's up, babe? So as soon as Aaron gets his dad set up, Rosa, what's up, mama? my SIL and my BIL, my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law are watching. Can't wait to meet you guys in person. Kim's in Chicago, or sorry, in Wisconsin showing up, representing. And Rose and Adam are in Texas. We got lots of California kids here. Love it. All over the place. I even have some Canadian friends showing up too, like my girl Shar. She's in Canada. My arm's getting tired. I'll have to... All right, you guys want to see my wedding outfit? That's right, Tina's in Florida. You're gonna laugh. I hope you don't think that I'm not taking this seriously. Chloe, that's my niece-in-law. That's Aaron's little sister's daughter. Canada for Charlotte, woohoo! Natalie's on, hey Nat. Okay, Lisa, here we go. Lisa's the first one that says, yep, I want to see. Okay, hold on one sec. I got.
Harvey hasn't felt that into the trick. He can't effing find it.
Is he following the page, babe?
He's on the page. You can refresh these. That one where you're on, he does not see live video.
He might have to be actually following the page in order for it to work.
Oh.
But I will try.
Yeah, can you hit follow on the page?
No, it's not.
Go to the top and hit follow. Maybe that's why you're not seeing it.
Okay, we're getting Harvey set up so he can watch. Okay, thanks, Mark. I appreciate that.
See if there's a button that says follow.
I appreciate you guys so much. Vicky, what's up? New York representing. Okay, here goes. Here's my fancy outfit. On gay, what's up, baby? This dress. And these are the special clinchers right here. Check that action out. And yes, look at, I'm on a stool because Aaron's freaking tall. And if you guys want to see without the camera having to go, okay, Paula's saying something, okay, Aaron's saying something, no, Paula's saying something, no, Aaron's saying something, we made it easier for you guys so that I'm on a stool so that we can just have the camera at one angle and we can actually look at each other eye to eye. Isn't that funny? My toes are cold. I didn't want to wear other shoes, and plus they're kind of uncomfortable. So I decided I want to be comfortable. And Aaron's going to be comfortable too, and you're going to see this in a second because he's got a very special outfit on. He went all out for this. Diane, what's up, Mama? Thank you for hopping on. Lisa, thank you. It's very elegant, right? And I got this veil. I'll tell you all about that later. We invested a lot in this situation. Thank you, Gail. Lisa, thank you. I feel like it's perfect too, especially for the situation. If you guys get to be comfortable at home watching, I kind of want to be comfortable as well, right? And let's face it, this is Aaron, for me and Aaron, this is number 2. And we want to have fun with it. And we want to have fun with you guys. And we don't want to take it too seriously. I mean, we're very serious about our relationship. We don't want to take this event too seriously because we've already got it on lockdown, all the sentimental stuff, and we're going to share some of that stuff with you guys. Aaron's just getting his dad hooked up so that he can see it from where he's at, and he's trying to figure out the tech of Facebook, and so he's just setting it up over there. This needs to be on the beach. Yes, we will have another occasion where we will, I've got surfboards though, you see that? That's almost qualifies. And I am in Southern California. Like, isn't all of Southern California kind of at the beach? Right, Jenny? Elaine, hi babe. Thank you for hopping on. Kathy, I love you, girl. Oh, no, oh, there we go. We're gonna have something at some point later when we have a party, and then we're gonna tell you why we're doing it this way. Is I need flip-flops. I have flip-flops. My toes are cold right now, even though we're in Southern California. It was kind of chilly today. Like, I actually needed a sweater today. So I got my fuzzy slippers on. Hi, Debbie. Love you, Mama Joyce. Megan, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm so excited that you're here. Aaron is just getting his dad set up. Tracy, what's up, girl? Another Texas mama, but that's a Texas mama from high school. And then Madi is on. We're cooking stuff in the kitchen. We're gonna show you our yummy Christmas dinner. Okay, Aaron is, I see Aaron just joined. Maribel, thank you, I will. Thank you, babe, for hopping on. Michael, what's happening? My nephew-in-law coming out to spend New Year's Eve with us. Can't wait to meet him. Is your mom on? No, my mom's not super tech savvy when it comes to stuff like this. Courtney, what's happening, baby? Tammy, hi. Hi, girl, what's up? Gosh, I haven't talked to you in a long time. How you doing? Courtney, how's your baby? Thanks, Tracy. Thank you so much. Love you too, Maribel. Jackie, what's up, girl? Haven't seen you since HPA. I appreciate you guys hopping on. Liz, yay! Congrats to you both and Merry Christmas. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you and thank you so much for the congrats. You just poured a glass of wine? Yes! I love it. Yeah, if you guys have something, Gail just poured herself a glass of wine. She's gonna sit down and enjoy this. She's got the Canadian flag, so I got another Canadian representing. Max is on. Hey Max, that's my high school man. Tammy, she's my Beachbody partner. Thanks, girl. I got so many people from so many different important times of my life showing up, and it means so much to me. Kelly, there you are. Yay, there's Kels. I was wondering when that name was gonna pop up. Girl, we just got delivery from you. We so appreciate that. Is your dad on, babe?
No, you can't figure it out.
Shoot.
Sure, it's alright. Let's do the recording.
Okay, so my mom might not be able to be on either, and it looks like his dad couldn't figure out how to get on either. Darn it. So we'll send them the recording.
Good thing is the short ribs are cooked.
The food is cooked. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
So we'll be sharing some of that with you guys because this is a cooking show today too. Chloe's just tagged Aaron's sister Miriam, so hopefully she's going to be on. Okay.
Wow, you're tall. Oh my God.
I am tall. See, look at it. I'm the same height
She's
as Aaron.
6'4" all of a sudden. That's crazy. Did you get that leg surgery where they telescope your calves or whatever?
I did.
That's
in
so.
fact.
I didn't even see it.
I did that this morning right after the dump run and after my workouts.
I mean, I must be the worst freaking listener, and what? Cause I didn't even notice it.
Okay. So
Just your beauty so enthralled me that I didn't notice your hacked up lower legs with the big screws and pins and crap.
Say hi to Lisa and say hi to Chloe.
Lisa, hey, what's up? How you doing?
Hey Heather, where's Mia? Wow, somebody's asking about Mia. Guess who
She's
just
dressed in
walked
black.
in the
Look,
room?
we match. We match. Check it out.
She dressed for the wedding.
And I'm dressed too.
And
Look at my
happy colors.
tux.
Doreen, yes, we're cooking too, Lisa. So fancy, Aaron, right? Look at how dressed up Aaron is.
This is the nicest we've ever
His shoes are even better than mine.
Just for full disclosure, these pants fit for the first time in 2 years. Pretty awesome.
And why do they fit?
Because we've been dieting.
Yeah.
Like hardcore.
Okay.
Fun
I know.
stuff.
We got dressed up, you guys. It's a special occasion. All right.
So, really quick, for my family that's in Italy, both my mom and sister are traveling in Italy right now. Miss you and love you a bunch, and look forward to getting your reactions, approvals, and disapprovals, of course, on comments later on.
Thank you, Kelly. And yes, I
Oh,
agree.
Kelly, thanks. I do look so pretty. Thank you, Kelly. That's so awesome. Oh,
Denise.
she's talking about you. Shit. I feel so dumb
Not
now.
dieting,
Darn it.
lifestyle. This is a lifestyle. It's not dieting.
All right, should we get this party started?
Yes. Gail loves your tux. D is on. Hey, Denise, babe. Tanya Green.
Why do we need 5 glasses?
Because the glasses are going to have multiple different liquids in them. Thank you, Kels. Yes, I agree, Chloe. Handsome. He's very handsome, Uncle Aaron. You have to remember, happy wife, happy life. That is those are words of wisdom from Debbie Gandy. And the girl knows she's been married for eons to her man. Oh, okay, I just got a bear hug.
Yep.
Annie. Kelly says you look pretty too, Aaron. She's not leaving you out. And there's my beautiful girl.
What?
Thank you, Denise. I'm so glad you could hop on. We're getting started, you guys. I'm sure you're like, come on already.
You forgot about the other beautiful girl.
Oh, the other beautiful girl. She's attending as well. It's our little kicker doo-doos. Okay, all right.
You gonna hang her up? Get the show on the road.
Get the show on the road.
Is that too high, or are we good?
I think it could be, we could be maybe closer. How about that? I'll step off the steps.
That's
We could even
fabulous.
lower
I'm
the
gonna angle it
head.
down just a little bit.
Angle, well, let's even just lower it a bit. This is live marriage action. What's up, Larry, my brother? El Chingón de los Chingones, way. What's up, man?
Julie, my across the street neighbor when I was growing up. What's up, babe? Okay.
You know, Larry, I appreciate you tuning in because, as you know, in my family, marriage is a sacred institution that only happens 5 or 6 times in one's life. So you have to cherish each and
back?
every one of them.
Should I go back, Lisa? Is that what you're saying? Are we too close now?
I don't know.
I think we're too
I'm
close.
just trying to keep you from falling over.
I just want the light. My most important thing is the light. Because I'm 47 and I need good lighting.
No, you don't.
Me too.
Stop lying.
I need to move that way so the fire kind of
Okay,
in between. I
oh.
can kind of see the fire.
Don't lie to the public, Mom. You're fine.
All right.
This kind of works. Let me turn it just a tad.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
One step back, she's saying.
Love how we got all the
It's too bright. It's washing me out, Rosa. Okay, there we go. How about that?
We could put you in a cave and start recording.
She's taller than me.
Thank you, Lori. Okay. All right, you ready? Do we have all the things that we need?
got rings. We're going to kind of ad-lib kind of a thing, you know?
I'll be back later.
We're going to do the whole thing in Hebrew.
How do I skate?
Maribel, thank you, babe.
There's the rings. Cool. All right.
Okay.
Ready to rock.
All right. Okay, we're getting started.
Thank you all for joining the non-denominational and omni-denominational service today.
Have fun, y'all.
Okay, come back in 15 minutes is important.
All right, I'll be back for the food.
We're going to make the little quote-unquote ceremony quick and dirty.
Please
Okay.
hurry it up. I'm very hungry. I haven't eaten since like 7 in the morning.
Okay, she's
Oh my
holding
God.
out on eating because we keep telling her about this amazing meal that's going to happen. And
I
so,
can smell it, and it smells good, and I'm very hungry.
okay, all right, we'll hurry it up just for you, okay?
It's literally meat and potatoes, but it's like healthy meat and potatoes.
Thank you, Jake. Jake's watching. Jenny's
Jake,
little
what's
handsome
up, man?
Okay, we're officially like really truly starting now.
All right.
Okay, so first of all, we want to say thank you guys so much for being here and being part of this. We want you guys to know that even though we're having a lot of fun with this and just playing around and being goofy, we take this very, very seriously. I take this man right here, being the love of my life, very, very seriously. We've expressed many thoughts, many feelings about this to each other prior to today. And now this event is something we want to share with you guys and expressing that. So thanks, Tyler. Okay, so
Tyler, what's up, man?
we're kind of winging this as we go here.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you,
You know, when you're 20, 25, 30, it's like, oh, we're getting married. We're going to have like a horse and a carriage, and it's going to be so freaking awesome. Then you go through like divorce and shit, and just like working 70-hour work weeks and just not sleeping. And then you're 47, you're like washed up on the island of new relationship at 47. You're like, we have 3 business trips, January, February, March, back to back. We've been doing product launches and everything else, running no less than 3 businesses simultaneously. And we're like, are we going to have a surprise, invite people, whatever? Finally, we're like, F it. We've got 30,000 followers on Facebook on our multiple pages. Let's enjoy it with the public. No gifts, none of that crap. Let's just get through it. What you want to do with your wedding is up to you 100%. Make it fun. Be empowered. And if you're 40 freaking 7, keep it easy. Kendra, what's up? How we doing? Thanks for joining. All right, let's do some vows.
Okay.
So what?
Should we start with vows? Let's go ahead and start with vows.
Vows?
We're just going to jump right in.
A-E-I-O-U.
And sometimes...
Oh, vows. I thought you said vowels.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. Or vowels? No,
Okay,
that's later.
let's get to the serious stuff now. Enough joking.
So I should start because I'm the guy, right?
Sure.
Or is it the female for, I don't know.
I've
I've
never
actually
done
shot
this
some
for
weddings.
reals. I've never... Well, you've had a real wedding. How does it work?
All right, we need your help. Who should do their vows first, man or woman? Cheaper weddings last forever. Yes, Rosa?
I agree. Well, sort of. My first one was pretty cheap.
Aww.
That didn't last forever. But this one's even cheaper, so this should definitely last forever.
Is that Angie?
Ange.
Ange. Thank you so much. Have you been Ange?
You've been on
On the hike.
moon hike.
Oh,
yeah.
she's a freaking awesome hiker, man.
She's awesome. A lot.
Look at the dog in the back.
Man goes first, Gail said. Okay.
Okay,
first.
cool. Done.
Oh, wait. Corny said ladies first. Now I'm really confused. Oh, wait. Tanya said groom. That's tiebreaker right there.
Okay, done deal. Aaron,
Jenny
that's
says
3.
Aaron first.
Sorry,
okay,
you
hold on.
win.
Let me fix my veil. All right. I'm serious now.
Paula,
Yes.
woman of my dreams. La mujer de mis sueños. It's been 3 years now. Our first date was this day, 3 years ago at Intertwined, which freaking closed, mind you. But either way, you're the one of my dreams. It has been such a spectacular, amazing trip we've had the last 3 years, starting businesses together, working it. We've been working out of the house and the trials and tribulations and victories from that. I've seen you have incredible stories with all these amazing ladies that you've helped and the lives that you've touched, and you're an animal lover just like me. Will you, Paula, be my wife for my whole life? Because I'm a poet and didn't know it. and until death do us part. Will you be the one of my dreams and continue to be patient with me through my difficulties that I've had? You know, can you do that for me? Can you continue to be the most amazing woman in the world for me that you have been this whole time?
I can. I will. Is this where I say I do?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. I absolutely do. That was beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I was a little worried about that one, just between you and me.
Can I kiss you right now?
Yeah, we can do preemptive. We're making it up, so.
Are you crying, honey? That was really sweet. I loved that.
All right.
Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. So hopefully some of you guys are feeling it. Oh wait, hold on. Fix the veil. Hold on a second. Okay. Aaron, Matthew, Heisenfeld.
You said it right for the first time. That's amazing. Wow.
I needed pauses just to make sure, but I did. There are so many things about you that I appreciate. When I took time to really understand what it is that I want in a man and a partner for the rest of my life, and mentally I just sort of outlined that, and I understood one of the things that was going to be most important to me was that I was with somebody who believes in me, that I was with somebody who would support me, who would be joyful when I succeeded, who would take in my kids and love them with their genuine full heart, who would partner with me in life, in love, in business, and in fitness, and in everything that is important to me. And I was beginning to think that didn't exist. And then you came into my life, and one thing after the other just kept checking it off, and I just couldn't believe the amount of support you gave me, and how much, again, truly that you just believed in me and cheered me on. And I was used to people just not wanting to be on board with what I was doing. And every time I came up with a cockamamie idea, Aaron was like, yeah, let's make it work. Let's go for it. Let's figure it out. And whenever it was hard, he was always looking at me and saying, don't worry, honey, we're going to figure this out. We're going to get through this together. And nobody ever said that to me before, that we're going to figure this out together, no matter what, no matter how hard. And there's been some hard times. Hold on, I'm trying to get to my composure. I didn't forget where I'm at. I'm just gaining some composure because I'm getting a little teary-eyed.
Take your time.
You mean everything to me. I can't imagine spending life with anybody else. And I can't wait to see what we do together, what we build together, what we share together, and all the people that I hope we can impact positively with everything that we're doing. Aaron, Matthew Heisenfeld, will you take me to be your lawful wedded wife, to go on hikes with, to go camping with, to travel across the world with, to go to business events, even if you're the only guy there, to continue building business and inspiring others, and build a legacy with me?
I will, and I do. You may toast the boy. Wait, rings.
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 Important.
Rings. 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 There you go. Give me a ring. These bad boys right there, and you can put mine in for me.
All right. With this ring, I make you my man.
We be wed.
I make you my man with this ring.
I make you my hiking partner for life.
For life. Love you.
So for full disclosure, that wasn't 100% legal. We've already signed paperwork and all that, but this is the actual ceremony.
Let it sit for a second. Just let it sit. Wiping the tears. You may kiss the bride, yes?
So a cool thing here, I never had kids. Now I have stepkids. And they have a stepdad, whether they like it or not. Hey Jessica, hey Tina. All right, let's eat.
Beautiful babes. Wait.
Oh wait, what?
No, we have to finish explaining something.
Oh, I'm gonna get some champagne so we can toast.
Okay, oh great. We're gonna toast. So if you guys have something with you to pour in your glass and toast with us, we would love that. We're gonna sit down after this and tell stories about how we met. So if you can stay tuned for that, we would love that. Some of you guys are part of our stories, so we would love to share that with you I know the light is blowing me out. Hold on a second. Is that better? Okay. Hi, Natalie. Thank you, babe. I love you too. Tears of joy. Yes, Tanya. I was just trying to keep my composure and not break down. That was really hard. I really meant everything I said, and so did he, of course. So we're very excited to formally say those words to each other. I've been thinking for a long time, what would I say and how would I express? And I'm sure I forgot a whole bunch of important things, but that was really sweet and heartfelt. And now we're gonna get our drinks. Where's our drinks, honey?
Asking for, I'm sorry?
Well, let's get our drinks and toast.
Yes.
He got sidetracked.
Well, I'm gonna do everything at once.
Thank you guys. Thank you for the congrats. Please get your wine or your champagne, whatever you have. If you have any water, and please share this moment and toast with us. We want to toast you guys for showing up and sharing this moment with us. Water's awesome. My girl Jenny. Thank you, Karen. Aw, thank you, Lisa. I had tears too.
I teared up a little bit.
Aaron's over there opening the champagne. We got special glasses, went all out. Oh, hold on. Let me fix the veil. This was a very expensive veil from Amazon.com. Part of the Bachelorette bridal party.
Tell her what your daughter's favorite band is.
My daughter's favorite band is Black Veil Brides, but I don't know why. Why am I telling that?
Because you're a white veil bride.
Because I'm a white veil bride, which I think is pretty normal.
I think that's somewhat interesting. I don't know.
I need something quick. Just turns out, you guys, by the way, when you plan a wedding in 5 days, it's really hard to find things. So we were just kind of like finding like whatever we could get. 2-day shipping. That's what we got. So this is it right here. Unless it was in our local stores. So, all right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Come on.
Huh?
Let's go with what you got.
Cool.
Okay. So since I couldn't find a fancy wedding dress for myself, I got a fancy wedding dress cup.
And I've got a fancy tuxedo cup. It's great. Hey, Kelly, thanks for the flowers, man, and the gift card for the wine. You freaking rock the party like Lottie Daddy.
No kidding, Mama.
Wear the veil on Monday. Cool,
yeah,
good
thank
idea.
You, Dan. I'll wear this to your party.
Here's to you guys, all our friends and loved ones, and for that matter, enemies or even acquaintances that are watching right now. You guys are awesome, and we love you all to pieces.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for sharing this moment with us. Cheers to many happy years.
Yum. This is a Mum Brut Prestige. It's a very low-carb champagne, about 2.5 grams of carbs per 6 ounces. Very weight loss
friendly,
effective. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a big champagne drinker, but it's my freaking wedding day, so I'm having some champagne. Okay. So Mia has joined us now for the food portion, which is all she was really excited about. Now
I haven't eaten since 7 a.m. I'm sorry you told me like 4 hours ago don't eat anything, we're having lunch.
Chloe's like, now go feed your kid. Yes, please do. So Aaron's plating the food, and I'm going to move the camera over closer to the table because now our wedding reception begins, and we're going to sit down with the food that we cooked for ourselves. Actually, Aaron did all the cooking while I was getting ready. And it's really delicious. We marinated this meat last night, and it smells amazing. It's my mom's awesome short rib recipe. Some of you may have seen that Asian So Hard post on what her recipe is. Turned out so good, and we're about to mow down on that. We're going to tell you what it all is about. But also, we're going to share some stories with you guys on our really funny way that we met and our first really awkward dates. Moving over to the reception, that's right.
These are a little bit thicker than typical Korean short ribs, but I like them thicker because my mom made spectacular beef, like thick cut short ribs on Christmas Eve every year. And then we have some organic sweet potatoes wrapped with uncured bacon. It's basically kind of a healthier take on meat and potatoes.
Okay, so we're just going to adjust the camera.
We have sweet potatoes just like fries and wrapped in bacon as well.
I am commandeering the sweater.
Okay, hold on. I'm about to have an accident.
Can you help me out?
Try not to
Let me get that for you.
There's like 3 things at the same time that have to be moved.
Oh, get yourself up. Those are like regular fries, and then white powder's in the middle, so I'll go on the right and Mia goes on the
I'm bringing the camera closer, guys.
Oh, watch out, Kita. He just smells the food.
Oh yeah. She's like, where's my plate?
What's this?
Kita is the dog.
Those are like sweet potato fries without bacon. Because I didn't have enough. I had 2 packs of bacon.
Whoa, hello. Okay. We are our own videographer and photographer.
All right, there we go.
Kelly's crying, happy tears.
Aw. All right, can we see?
Thank you, baby. Hey,
That
Dan.
looks good. That looks good.
Okay, the lighting now.
Yeah, let's fix that a little bit.
Okay.
I contribute now.
That looks good. I think we're good.
I feel like we should be a little closer.
Not for you, little girl.
And how do we make this?
No.
Here, I got it. I got it.
Not
I got it.
for puppies.
Okay, that
Not
should
for
do it.
little puppy girls.
I'm closer to that still.
Sweet. You don't get
Yeah, just
All
like
right.
so that the whole shot is like filled with us at the table.
Yeah, I think that'll work.
Okay. Whoop. All right, can you guys see everybody at the table now?
Yeah, it's as full as it's gonna get.
The issue with sitting at this table is that Kita's big enough that she can just about stick her nose in your plate. She's not quite tall enough to get it unless she jumps, but she can like sniff it.
Okay. All right. Our fancy wedding reception is now about to begin.
Well, let's do a quick 2 minutes to talk about the food. So we're doing her mom. Keep eating though. You can eat.
You can eat.
We're doing her mom's recipe for Korean style short ribs, and it's real simple. You kind of can't screw it up. I used like 2 handfuls of garlic cloves, big old chunk of ginger, half cup of coconut aminos or soy sauce, half cup of any sake that you like. That's the Japanese rice wine, and then you want to blend it. And then marinate the meat in it overnight, and then grill it. Really, really simple. Only a handful of ingredients. Sweet potato fries. You get some organic sweet potatoes or yams, and you want to wrap it with some uncured bacon. Bake it at 450 for about 30-40 minutes until it's cooked, and then you eat it, and you're good as gold. Real simple stuff.
Yes, you may begin.
Dig in. So, Paula, tell us about your opinion of our first date. What had happened?
Oh god, this is gonna be a train wreck.
First, we have to tell how we met.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Plenty of fish works.
Okay, so Aaron and I ended up meeting on online dating. And it's a kind of funny story how I got started because I was very anti-online dating. I just thought it was crazy for people who just want to, and I just didn't think that it would be something that I would be interested in.
It is good for that too, by the way.
And I did not date since I was 20. So I couldn't even remember what dating was like. Actually, I never really dated, so I had no idea how dating worked. So I thought,
One date,
like the movies.
Gets married.
Right.
And how old were you the first time you got married?
I was 22 when I got married the first time. And so
you were Lucas's age.
I was my son's age right now when I got married, right?
Crazy.
But anyway, so I thought, just like the movies, you go to a bar, you meet somebody there, you strike up a relationship, blah, blah, blah.
Nobody goes outside anymore.
And so I tried to do that. And I'm 40-something now trying to do that. And there was only pretty much two demographics that were there. And I live in Southern California in the San Diego area. And if you're familiar at all with that, we have a ton of military here, which is awesome. I love military. My dad's retired military. Both my brothers are military. So I have a great love and appreciation for the military. But I was not looking for 18-year-olds from Alabama who were stationed here at Camp Pendleton, and those were the people who were at the bars. And so I'm like, I could be their mother then they would be like my third child, not even my first child. So that was really uncomfortable.
Second, there's Lucas, then me.
Right. So yes. But anyway, my point is that was very uncomfortable for me to be around that. Then the other demographic was totally the opposite side. It was the senior citizen crowd. I have nothing against senior citizens. My mom is a senior citizen. I love senior citizens. But I didn't want to date a senior citizen, not at that time. So I had to rethink the whole strategy. So somebody introduced me to one online dating that she was
I can
using.
drink this,
Yes, water. And so anyway, I got on it, and that was about a year and a half after my whole divorce thing started, and that is where I met Aaron. Aaron?
Yes.
Cue Aaron.
So anyways, I show up. When we met, you know, you're trying to look for similar interests. Anybody that knows me knows I'm an exercise fiend. I've competed in several sports, and I just love to be active. And I'm a type 1 diabetic, and if I'm not active, it's really bad for me. So I have a whole slew of reasons to be super active. And I meet this girl, and I see she's just shredded, for starters. But I see her mountain biking on some shots, and I see her talking about, I see her in gym clothes, like posing with all of her gym friends, working out at the gym. I'm like, oh my god, this chick's active already, and we have a lot of similar interests. Her post basically said, must love dogs in essence, and I am a bona fide, absolute obsessed with dog lover and animals of all sorts. And so anyways, it was really cool. We met. She was still living with her ex because they were splitting, and some people are thinking red flag, red flag, red flag.
Hold on. I was not living with my ex. We were still in the same house. I was living in my own space. He was living in his own space while we were sorting out all of the details on how to separate our lives.
She was literally moving out like right then and right there, which is absolutely true. So no big deal. And she ended up moving out right after. And then before we had a date, we both had like a little stupid side relationship. And then those failed miserably and quickly, thankfully. And then our first date, then I figured that I would use the whole line talking about, well, it's the holidays, we're both divorcees for the first time, we should hang out. I just wanted to hang out, but that's the first excuse I could think of to get her to go. Little did I know that she didn't really celebrate Christmas that heavily, but either way, she still graced me with her presence. We went to a restaurant that used to be in Escondido called Intertwined, spectacular kind of a gastropub /
wine bar.
Wine bar. Awesome place.
Loved it.
But we met there, and she basically complained for 45 minutes straight about other aspects of her life, which I won't mention. But
I'll mention it. I can confess it. I'll admit, because one of my things that I had in my online dating profile was that I absolutely would not tolerate ex bashing on a date. So if some guy was going to come on a date with me and he was going to just bash his ex-wife the whole time, the mother of his children, I was like, I don't want anything to do with that person. I had a very strict policy about this. And then mine and Aaron's very first date, that's all I did. I had an argument that day with my ex. And so I just like aired my dirty laundry. I just gotten out of that short little mini relationship right before I met Aaron. It wasn't serious at all, but I was just like a little bitter kind of and about men, and I was like, whatever happens on this date, I don't really care. And so I just went.
See?
But
you stayed for that?
Oh yeah.
Right?
I like abuse.
I like walk away after 10 minutes of her talking to me.
He was so awesome. This is how awesome he is, you guys. He's such a supportive person that he showed me empathy by joining me in ex-bashing as well. So he threw in a few ex-bashing comments just to make me feel like I wasn't the only one. Isn't that sweet? That's really sweet, honey.
But I didn't care. She was a great match, and I'm like, you know what? We're both going through divorces. This is no big deal. Now let me tell you something about trying to get a kiss off this young lady here. I could feel the force that it was not going to happen. And I wouldn't even get so much as a freaking handshake, man. I had to like pay her $10 just for like a half-ass buddy hug after the fact, which is fine. That's cool. But either way, we had a date. I went home. I was happy. And our second date was at definitely probably the best restaurant in North County, and Ventana's. It's above a Lexus dealership of all things, which is kind of interesting, but regardless, awesome place.
Oh, I think that's where last year's senior prom was.
Oh, wow.
Probably.
Yeah. Also,
I had to set the bar kind of high.
What would happen if we poured these two together and you drank it?
I might throw up. I don't know. I have no idea.
She's a lightweight and a cheap date. Love
Aaron's got
and a cheap
stomach.
bride. Do you want to experiment?
Yes. I want to see what happens.
All right, we might do that off camera.
Second date, Awesome conversation. Everything was spectacular. But again, I knew there was no kiss. I could feel it. I'm like, this is like a magnet, like two North Pole magnets pushing apart. I'm like, nice to meet you. Great date. Smell you later, you know. So, and then the third date, we went hiking. And I got to see her in some tight little pants. And I was like, yeah, man. She was rocking it. But again, I was cool with the no kissing thing. I'm in this for the long term. But the funny thing is, she was ready. And then I just kind of bolted because I was like, it's not going to happen. But we had a great date.
Yeah.
Had a quick lunch after.
I was like, okay, today's the day. I'm going to kiss him. I'm going to go for it. And we went and had lunch after we hiked. And I was all getting ready for that moment. And I thought, well, when we walk out to the cars and we say goodbye, that I would give him a little peck. Well, he was like, okay, see ya, bye. And he just went, phew, he was gone. I jammed over to his car, got on his phone right away, and he was probably on to another date, actually.
Not that day.
So,
then day 4 was the movies, and we had our first awkward kiss. It was just as awkward as the first date. But that's fine.
It was very awkward.
And then for the long term, we figured each other out for a while.
It was a very...
with a knife and just like cut little sections like this.
It's very challenging for me to figure out how to kiss a person that's a foot taller than I am. And,
heels and also stand on a chair. That's the best I can
I was wearing fitness shoes because a fitness girl. And so we were like standing face to face and trying to figure out, should we reenact that?
It was goofy. It was like being 13 and kissing for the first time. I was like, all right, let's do this.
I have to say, just hearing that story reminds me very much of this time that I went to the movie theater with you and my friend because you were chaperoning. And there was this couple, we sat in the back, there was this couple of like 15-year-olds and they were making out right next to us, like really heavily. And so for the entire movie, I don't even remember what movie it was.
I remember that.
We were just looking over like,
awesome.
What are you doing? This is a public space, stop. And eventually they caught our eye and they like took 3 seats apart from each other.
Good.
And then like 2 minutes later they were back at it. It was like, guys.
It wasn't quite like that
We're
for
like
us.
9, stop.
So yeah, so we decided, we had agreed beforehand and signed contractually that we were actually going to engage in our first innocent kiss on the 4th date. So having agreed on that, the specific time and date, I walked into a car and we're like, all right, let's do this. And we had very different techniques. It was trying to like, it's almost like trying to like surf on sand or something, right?
Okay, you imitate your technique, or my technique, and I'll imitate your technique.
I don't want to see this, so I'm getting seconds.
I
I have to live
seconds, I like it. Go ahead.
I have to live with both of you.
I get it. You can go away for a second. Oh, you can demonstrate on me? Okay.
Oh god.
Let's see how this turns out.
We're going to do it without a human there? Like,
Well, you could just verbally describe it. You don't have to physically
Do I throw
reenact
this
it.
away?
No, set it aside because Keto will eat those later.
so, basically my technique, if you've seen...
No. You have to describe my technique.
Okay, her technique. Have you seen the show Stranger Things?
Oh god. That's a
There's
bad
a
opening.
creature called the Demogorgon. Instead of a face, he has just this mouth that opens up like this big in 4 directions. And that's basically almost what Paula does, but not quite.
Well, it's 100% what Aaron did, except really, really fast. So it's the 4 flaps of the face going kiss, 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 like in really, really fast motion. I felt like I was being swallowed up just a little bit.
And I even like was all touching her face at one of the other dates, like, oh honey, and all she hates having hands in her face.
that.
And I thought it was sweet, and she's like, this effing sucks, man.
I felt trapped. I don't
Me
like.
too. Also,
I
like,
don't
don't
like
touch my
feeling
face.
trapped.
It makes my acne worse.
She's like that in Something About Mary, the retired brother. If you touch his ear, he kicks your ass. Same thing.
So we finally figured it out. We got our groove, we got our jam on, we got our kiss on, and we've been good ever since then, right? So let's talk about. Oh, go ahead.
All part of the learning curve.
Talk about when you first met, about how the whole thing with you, me, Mia, and
Can
my
I tell
take
this
on that.
story?
Wait.
Yes.
Wait, not yet. First of all, I'm kind of I know this might be surprising for you guys, but I'm actually a very private and very shy person by nature. And so when And Aaron is the opposite. He is completely open. He's big, loud. He shares everything with everybody, and there's no, like, boundaries.
She's right.
And so our first date, he's like taking pictures of us and posting them on Facebook. I'm like, dude, don't post our pictures on Facebook. I just met you. And my kids' friends' parents are on Facebook, and they might see that, and then my kids are going to find out I'm dating you, and I don't even know if this is going to work out yet. So.
And then something terrible will happen.
I think that actually, I should preface this by saying, when they first started getting a divorce, I said I didn't want my mom to date because they would be weird. So
yeah, so
just gonna preface this entire story with that.
Comments that Mia made me understand that it could potentially be traumatic for her if she knew I was dating. So I made a decision very early on when I started to date that she would not know about me dating at all until I met somebody who I was sure was going to be around, and then they could meet her. So Aaron,
of course, doesn't happen like this.
Aaron doesn't have kids, so he didn't have to think about those things. But when I finally explained it to him, he was very respectful. He was very accommodating. He deleted all those posts. and we stayed offline with our dating experience for the first 6 months, right?
Yes.
No, so for the first 6 months, it was just him and I privately dating. My family didn't know about it. My kids didn't know about it, I should say, because I wanted, I just moved out. The divorce was, solidified, and we were getting used to the new arrangement. And my daughter was doing really well in school, and it was in the middle of the school year, and I wanted her to just be able to focus on feeling safe and stable.
I always do really well in school. Just gonna say that.
She does. She's always pretty much an A student.
Straight A
but
student.
I didn't know. They've never been through a divorce, so I didn't know.
Paula decided that I should meet Mia when she's 60. 60 years old. And then it's probably maybe time for like a quick handshake and a hello.
Okay, so I told him that after 6 months of us dating, then I would introduce him to my kids. Well, it didn't quite work out that way. All right. As soon as she's done chewing, she will pick up the story from there.
Okay, so worth noting, I think Lucas lived full-time with Dad.
Yes.
And Dad actually lived in this house, and Mom lived in a rental house like a block or something that way, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's like close enough that I walked there once. So I would do this thing where I would go 1 week this house for like the night. My dad worked, so she would pick me up from school and I'd be at her house until my dad got off work, and he would come pick me up, and then I'd spend the night into the morning here, and he would take me to school. And then the next week it would be that he would pick me up and take me to school from her house, and then after school, when she picked me up, I would just stay here until the next day. So that was what it was like. So it was, I think, my dad's week, must have been, because it was after school, he came to get me. At the time, this all started because I had these old headphones, and the headphone bit that goes into your phone didn't fit inside my case. So I took my case off to use headphones because always listen to music and it's always too loud, so I blow out headphones like they're firecrackers.
Good.
So left my case at her house. My dad picks me up. We're on the way to our house, and I'm like, oh wait, I forgot my case. So we go back. I go in to grab my case really quick. Notice his ratty old, like, I can't even tell if they're supposed to be black. They were just gray with aged Converse.
Pause for a second. So Aaron's at my house, and we're at the dining room table with our laptops working. And Mia was not supposed to be coming home that day. She was supposed to go to her dad's house. So Aaron only came over when Mia wasn't there. And so I thought it was safe, They weren't going to see each other. It was going to be totally perfectly fine. And then I hear the key go into the front door lock. And I'm like, oh crap, there's only one other person who has a key, and that's her. Yep. So I thought, oh my God, she's here for some reason. And so I'm like, there was no time,
Quick, be invisible, Aaron.
Like, Aaron, go hide in the closet. Like, like, no time for that. Hide under the table. No, she'll see him. There was like, no time to do anything.
She rushes up to the door, greets me, and is like, oh, hey, so, my boyfriend is here. I don't want you two to meet yet, so, like, try not to look at him.
No,
so I'm like...
That's not what I said.
That's the message I got from it.
Don't look at Medusa or you'll turn to stone.
So I turn my head this way and I try and walk through because the living room's over here. So the kitchen's over here. I expect him to be in the living room on the couch because that's where I would be if I were at somebody's
But I'm
house.
running the kitchen table, which almost blocks the hallway. You cannot even, like, it's not possible to block your peripheral vision from the effing table.
So I have my hand like this and I look directly at him and I'm like, shit, wrong way. And so I like bolt through the hallway, grab my phone case and leave. And I'm like, all right, that just happened.
So it was...
So you misfired on the look. I never heard that before. Oh my God.
Yeah, I was trying to like look the other way, but I didn't know where you were.
And
so I
I
looked
was
right
like,
at you.
So Aaron is at the table. He's looking at Mia. It's so awkward and obvious what's going on. And so he's waiting for a moment to catch eye contact with her, smile, say hi, be friendly. She's totally avoiding looking at him. And I'm standing there watching the whole scene like an out-of-body experience going, oh my God, what tragedy is going to happen right now? What's going to happen that I'm going to have to repair later and figure out how to fix? And so Mia basically, she was like, bam! It seemed like it took forever, but she was just like got her stuff and bolted right away. And I'm just looking at Erin going, oh my God.
Car running.
And she didn't even care. I had a conversation with her later. She's like, whatever, Mom, I don't care. So Erin laughed at me because I made such a big deal about them not meeting for 6 months. And Mia was totally fine with it. Now, I take credit for the fact that she was fine with it because I did a lot of prep work to make sure that she was okay. I was feeding her information, little bits about him, about me dating, so that she was starting to emotionally accept that fact before she saw Erin. So I think that definitely helped, but that was really awkward and pretty freaking funny.
And to Mia's credit, she's wise beyond her years, and she's like, what the F? Big deal. If it doesn't affect me, then who cares?
You didn't seem like a murderer, and honestly, I didn't know how often you were going to be around. I didn't expect you guys to get married, so I was like, it's probably not going to be an issue in the long run. And then you just stayed. But like, you do the dishes and cook, so it's good.
I stuck around like a fungus.
Like gum on the window of my school.
Like gum under the desk.
No.
Near a window of her school.
People put gum on the windows sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, and it's like an elitist academic school too.
So Mia is 15 and a half now, and when her and Erin met, she was 13. No, wait, were you 12? 2015. You were
Well, it's
13.
3 years ago today. If she's 15 and a half now, she was by default 12 and a half back then.
12 and a half. So we've seen, this has been an incredible time of growth for Mia, and we've seen a lot of changes in her life, and we're super proud of her. But Mia, why don't you talk about now, we've been basically living kind of like a family together, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Prior to today.
But she hasn't killed me yet. It's been fantastic.
These two are like two peas in a pod. Sometimes I feel like they are more like child parent than I am because they're both geniuses and they're super intellectual and they have really complex conversations, many of which I don't have a clue. I don't understand what they're even talking about. It's like a whole other world. It's very sciencey and very academic-y.
To just prove what kind of nerd I am, I'm very much into snakes, so I've been doing research on them in my own time because snakes are cool. But I compiled all of the documents that I have on snakes because I had like 3 different ones for some reason.
What's up, Gail? What's up, Jennifer?
There's 19 pages of solid Times New Roman font size 12 text. And that's just all bullet points and like summaries of explanation.
They talk politics, they talk science, they talk math, they talk college, they talk all kinds of stuff. And I'm so thankful that Erin is so incredibly intelligent so that Mia has somebody to talk to about things because that's not my forte. I'm not stupid. I don't know that kind of stuff, and they love talking about that stuff to each other. So it's been an amazing blessing. Mia, why don't you explain what a little bit about what life is like with Aaron here, what it was like as you were getting used to it, and how you feel about it now.
It's fine. I feel like there've only been a couple of major sticking points.
Here we go.
Throughout the entire process.
What? This is so lame.
The first one was before they even moved in, when we were still in the rental house, we had to babysit his dog Brando, and the first thing Brando does when I walk into the room is charge me and try to take a chunk out of my hand. So obviously I wasn't very happy about that.
Bad dog.
Rip.
Yeah. We miss Brando's. Lay down.
She's like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is that one time because these two are both like chronic insomniacs.
I can't hear you.
Like, they don't sleep, so sometimes they'll wake up and it'll be like, 3 in the morning. You know exactly what I'm going to talk about here.
This story is hilarious.
And so that really, it's not a big issue most of the time, except for this one time, they both are up at like 3:30, 4 a.m. They both get up and they're like, all right, let's just work out right now because that's reasonable. It's a school night. I have school. I get up at like 6 a.m. to start getting ready. So what ends up happening is these walls are like paper thin. Like if Aaron sneezes like outside, I can hear him from my room. If she sneezes like a block away, I can hear it, but that's more because she like shrieks. It's a miracle I made it out of childhood with how loud she is. I thought I'd have died of a heart attack by now.
Good.
But what ends up happening is they're working out and they do something loud that wakes me up, and so it ends in this kind of verbal altercation in which the climax is me banging on my own wall and screaming, I can hear you breathing! In order to get them to stop. Because it's like 4 a.m. at this point. I've been awake because of them for like 30 minutes. I need to go to school tomorrow.
Today, actually. It was the same day, technically.
Yeah, technically. Thanks, guys. And so I'm very upset. When I awaken by myself, I can be a morning person. When somebody else wakes me up, it's like instantly, where's the knife? Who do I stab? So obviously I wasn't very happy.
What's your favorite part about Aaron being part of this family?
He does the dishes.
And? Okay,
That works.
What other favorite parts?
Even though I'm not perfect at it, I like to do dishes really freaking fast. And so occasionally, there's a little morsel of comestibles left over. I'm sorry, okay? But still, I like the dishes being done. I love our housekeeper even more doing them, but I gotta do them too. We all gotta pitch in. It's all good. Please continue.
I've now gotten used to checking the bottom of cups to see if there's anything left inside that I need to wash out.
You gotta clean the bottom of cups?
Yeah, I'll like
When did this happen?
I'll pick up a mug and I'll look at it and I'll be like, oh, I guess Aaron missed this bit of Shakeology. Time to get the sponge. But
More like Aaron must have done the dishes this time.
You always do the dishes. It's not whether or not you did it this time. It's, oh, guess Aaron forgot this time.
Must be.
Because you always do the dishes. But,
Is that it? What do you like about Aaron being part of the family besides dishes?
what?
You put her on the spot. Anyways, subject change.
Mia has sent me text messages before telling me that she's very happy that I picked Aaron.
Well, yeah, you could have done much worse. Like, he could have been a murderer.
I'll take it.
Or, like, an arsonist.
I'll take a backhanded compliment any day of the freaking week. That's a compliment in my book.
I mean, it's not backhanded. You literally could have been a murderer. online dating is sketchy as heck, but like,
Good point.
you're not a murderer, and also you're like genuinely not a terrible person. So
There it is.
He does a lot of things for Mia, which Mia does express appreciation for, which we love that.
Mia's learning guitar, and then it excites the living heck out of me because I played guitar better part of 22 years.
I procrastinate like crazy though, so I haven't practiced in like 2 weeks.
Everybody procrastinates. It's
Okay.
fact of life.
All right. I say we do one last toast, and then we say goodbye to the friends who are still on doing reception with us. Or, oh, wait, where's that? Should we do it like, do we have a dance or a song or anything like that? We have no music.
Oh yeah, let's 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
We had plans of music. We had plans of like maybe 3 things that had to happen, and we kind of messed that up.
That's like everything though.
Well, we tried to make it as simple as possible. Champagne is actually wearing on me. I'm enjoying it.
Also, you gotta leave some of that so we can try the thing later.
What thing?
The mixing.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna make you drink both of them.
why? Do you want some of this meat?
I'm trying to figure out how to eat the rest of this.
So you just go like this.
What sorcery is this?
What is that music? Get
Here
in
it
front
is,
of the
found
camera. Why don't you go in front of the camera so they can see what you're doing?
How does this work?
I think
There's a little wedding march.
I think we're a little late for that.
This is kind of
I feel like hell late for
kind of a little rated G version. Here we go. Little Top Gun style reverby electric guitar.
Yeah, baby.
There's Paula right there. I'm that little gnome next to her. What's up, Lisa? Can you hear that?
No, like little like brown.
So thank you all for tuning in. It's been a pleasure and an honor having you as our official virtual guests. Probably countless people have gone, why doesn't somebody do a wedding on Facebook Live? I mean, who's crazy enough to do that, right? Well, here we are. I found an incredible woman that was just the right flavor of batshit crazy for me.
Or at least I tolerate it. I mean, me myself, I'm not batshit crazy. I'm pretty
She's a
freaking-
tolerator,
I'm
and I
very
am
mellow.
forever. Like there's the Terminator, there's the Governator, and there's the Tolerator.
He's a little batshit crazy, but everybody needs a little batshit crazy in their
Oh,
life.
yeah.
So that
I
was,
would be perfectly
my life was way too boring before Aaron. Now it's exciting.
What's up, Steve? What's up, Kim? What's up, Gail? I haven't been to a wedding in years. Thanks so much for this. Gail is like 30 feet that way, okay? She's our freaking neighbor, and she's
That's
awesome.
a different Gail. That's Gail from Canada.
Oh, damn it.
That I met at
She's like
Experts
3,000 miles right there.
Academy. I met Gail at Experts Academy. She's amazing. Amazing woman.
What's up, Cammy? What's up, Tracy?
Cammy, Tracy, what's up, babes? Thank you guys so much for being on. We appreciate it.
Okay, let's show off our rings, our bands,
Oh,
I
we
should
didn't tell.
say.
We didn't tell the ring story.
Oh, we need your advice.
No. Let's not do that part.
No?
The ring story
We don't need
is,
your advice. Your advice sucks.
The ring story is that Aaron and I discussed getting rings before, or about wedding rings before, but my mom gave me her beautiful wedding ring, the one she used to wear all the time when my dad was still alive, and I really want to use her diamond. I'm not a big fan of the style. I think it's pretty, but it's just not my style. It's too fat of a band.
David,
And so
thanks, brother.
I'm going to use her diamond.
Margaret.
But for now, we got these placeholder rings. Yay!
Placeholders.
And so we'll wear
thing
this for
is,
now.
but let's flip our wrists around and show them the real magic.
Woo!
When we're in San Francisco, we got matching tattoos. Neither of us had any tattoos before. What's that?
Yeah, go ahead, baby.
And so it has our, you can't really tell. Let's get closer. It's probably in reverse.
No, I think it's okay.
Oh, mine's upside down.
Yeah.
So mine has an upside down P with a 5. Hers has a right side up A with a 5.
A, and then, ooh, hello. Hold on, too bright. There we go. There's the number. There's the number 5.
There we go.
That's not awkward.
Nice and comfy.
Baby, kiss it.
So it's the initial of the other with our 5 precepts that we made up and unique to ourselves about the commitments that we want, our higher level of commitments for personal growth and to each other.
Yep, all of that.
Gita Caraballo.
Gita, my girl Gita. Gita is one of the amazing nurse angels that took care of my dad when he was in the hospital and he died of a heart attack.
That's the best we can do right there. There's mine. There's hers.
It might be backwards for you guys, but basically that's a kind of a fancy A. Aaron actually drew these, and the tattoo artist took his drawing and created our tattoos.
That's right, man.
Susie,
what's up?
Hey, Susie. I got married. I'm married now.
That's right. Wife. For life. Husband for the gusband.
Come down with me. There we go. All right, guys.
Peace out. Thank you so much. We'll be in touch.
Being a part of this. We
You're
really
awesome.
We're going to go back and read all the comments. We appreciate you guys so much spending your time. I know Saturdays are busy and it's Christmas time, so it means so much to us that you guys took the time to hang out with us and celebrate this amazing, wonderful event.
In fact, this is one of the biggest attendees at any wedding we've ever heard of. And that's kind of cool.
Thank you, David.
And thanks to you guys. Thanks, David, my brother.
We'll talk to you guys soon.
David, you're so right, man. Catch you later, Tina.
Bye.
All right, thanks, Gail.